Are you feeling those twinges and wondering if labour is finally starting? In this video, we're going to talk about the 5 early signs of labour. Whether you're feeling excited, nervous, or somewhere in between, I'm here to give you the tools and knowledge to recognise what your body might experience as labour draws closer. Let's dive into these 5 signs so you'll feel more prepared and confident. As we get started, I want you to remember there's no exact formula for why labour starts when it does. But we do know your baby plays a big role by sending signals to your body, almost as if they're saying, I'm ready. Labour typically starts when both mother and baby are fully prepared, creating an optimal environment for birth and early bonding. Sign 1. Braxton Hicks contractions. Braxton Hicks contractions, or practice contractions, can be confusing because they feel like contractions but aren't quite the real thing. These contractions are your body's way of preparing your uterus for the work ahead. They're usually irregular and don't intensify over time. You might feel them across your abdomen as a tightening sensation, which can be uncomfortable, especially as the baby settles lower. Here's how to tell them apart from real labour contractions. Braxton Hicks contractions tend to ease up if you change positions, drink some water, or take a warm bath. In contrast, true labour contractions come at regular intervals, gradually getting stronger, closer together, and lasting for longer. Next up is lightening, which happens when your baby's head drops lower into the pelvis in preparation for birth. For first-time mums, this can happen a few weeks before labour, but in later pregnancies, it might not happen until just before labour begins. This shift can make it easier to breathe as there's less pressure on your diaphragm. However, you might also feel more pressure in your pelvis and bladder, so don't be surprised if you need to visit the bathroom a little more frequently. You may even notice a waddling walk as your baby's head engages. Some women also experience sciatica, which is a sharp shooting pain that travels down the leg. This is as your baby presses on certain nerves in the pelvis. Losing the mucus plug is another sign that labour could be near. The mucus plug is a thick barrier that protects your baby by blocking the cervical opening. As your cervix begins to soften and open, the plug may come out as a clear, pink or slightly bloody discharge that's commonly known as the bloody show or your mucus plug. This is a natural part of the process and indicates that your cervix is preparing for labour. It can happen gradually or all at once and doesn't necessarily mean labour will start immediately. Some women go into labour within hours of losing their mucus plug, while for others it can take days or even weeks. Sign number 4. Pelvic cramps and back pain. Towards the end of your pregnancy, you may feel a dull, achy sensation in your lower back or experience cramping, which is similar to menstrual cramps in your pelvic area. This cramping is a sign that your body is preparing for labour by loosening the ligaments around the pelvis. Along with back pain, you might notice other gastrointestinal changes such as increased heartburn, indigestion or gas as your body shifts and prepares for labour. Unless these symptoms are very intense, they're generally a normal part of late pregnancy and don't require a visit to the hospital. However, if they intensify into regular, rhythmic contractions, it may be time to check with your healthcare provider. The final sign is a unique one, the nesting instinct. Many women feel a sudden burst of energy and an urge to clean, organise and prepare their home for the baby. This burst of energy is your body's way of gearing up for birth. Try to listen to your body and pace yourself. Conserve your energy for labour itself, especially if you're feeling this nesting urge in the days or hours before labour. Rest when you can, as labour can be a long process and you'll want to be as energised as possible. It's completely normal to feel a range of emotions as you wait for labour to start. Some days you might feel a mix of excitement, impatience, or even anxiety. If you're feeling nervous, try to remember that understanding what's happening can help you feel more empowered and in control. Familiarising yourself with pain relief options and labour techniques can also build confidence, knowing that you're prepared. So those are 5 early signs that labour might just be around the corner. Remember, every pregnancy is unique and these signs don't follow the same timeline for everyone. When in doubt, listen to your body and trust the natural process. Labour is a journey, but you've got the strength and resilience to handle it. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and share with anyone who might need a bit of reassurance. You're built to birth, and I'm so excited for you as you prepare for this beautiful new chapter.